When an empath loses a child. Episode 7. Boundaries as Strength. How INFJs protect depth without closing the heart. For many INFJs, boundaries have been misunderstood. They've been framed as walls, as ultimatums, as signs that love has failed. But for INFJs, boundaries are not about shutting people out. They are about protecting depth. Today, we're going to talk about boundaries, not as rejection, but as one of the INFJ's most natural and powerful skills. Why INFJs struggle with the word boundary. INFJs don't fear boundaries because they don't understand them. They fear them because they value connection. You don't want to punish. You don't want to withdraw love. You don't want to become cold or transactional. So instead of boundaries, many INFJs default to endurance. They stay open. They absorb. They wait. That endurance is not weakness. It's loyalty taken too far. Boundaries are not walls. They are containers. For INFJs, the most helpful reframe is this. Boundaries are not walls. They are containers. They allow love to exist without spilling into self-erasure. A container holds what matters, prevents leakage, protects what's inside. This is exactly what INFJs need. Not less love, but more structure around it. Why boundaries feel late, but aren't. Many INFJs create boundaries later than others, not because they are unaware, but because they give relationships every possible chance to self-correct. You don't rush to limit access. You wait until understanding has been exhausted. That timing is not a flaw, it is discernment. INFJ boundaries are internal first. Unlike some personalities, INFJs don't begin with outward rules. They begin internally. You notice when your body tightens, when rumination increases, when hope starts draining you, when silence becomes harmful. Boundaries form quietly inside before they ever show externally. This internal awareness is an INFJ strength, not something to override. What healthy INFJ boundaries look like. Healthy INFJ boundaries sound like, I don't need to explain myself again. I can care without monitoring. I can love without unlimited access. I am allowed to rest from waiting. They are not aggressive. They are not dramatic. They are calm decisions made in self-respect. Boundaries protect love, not just the self. Here is something rarely said. Boundaries don't just protect you, they protect love. Without boundaries, love becomes distorted by resentment, exhaustion, and self-abandonment. With boundaries, love becomes steadier, cleaner, and safer to hold. INFJs are uniquely capable of this kind of refined love. Why boundaries don't make INFJs cold. One of the biggest fears INFJs have is becoming someone they don't recognize. But boundaries don't make you colder. They make you clearer. You don't stop caring. You stop bleeding. You don't close your heart. You stop leaving it unguarded. That clarity often brings peace, not distance. The strength that emerges with boundaries. Once boundaries settle, INFJs often notice less inner chaos, more emotional energy, quieter hope, stronger identity, deeper presence in daily life. You stop managing the relationship internally. You start living again. This is not selfishness, it's sustainability. You are always built for this. INFJs are natural stewards of depth. You understand pacing, containment, meaning. Boundaries are simply the structural expression of these instincts. You are never meant to endure endlessly. You are meant to care wisely. If this episode feels empowering, let that settle. You are not learning how to love less. You are learning how to love without disappearing. In the next episode, we'll talk about reclaiming your life, not by forcing closure, but by allowing yourself to step fully into the present. Your heart is not fragile, it is valuable, and now it is protected. Thank you for spending this time with me. If this video resonated with you, please consider liking and subscribing to Depth of the Quiet. This is a space you can return to whenever you need comfort, clarity, or simply a quiet moment, even during those late nights when your thoughts feel the heaviest. If you feel ready to share, you're always welcome to leave a comment or tell your story below. Your voice may be the reassurance another parent needs to feel less alone. And if you're not ready, that's perfectly okay too. There is never any pressure to engage. Healing happens at your own pace. If you believe this message could help someone else, please consider sharing this video with anyone who may be walking a similar path. You never know who might need to hear that they're not alone. On the days when the loss feels sharper, please remember, you are not alone here. This community exists because so many of us walk a similar road. If you'd like to explore these themes more deeply, you may find support in the books The Quiet Between Us and Depth of the Quiet by Latina Sidorov, available in paperback and Kindle on Amazon. For spouses supporting an estranged parent, Standing Beside the Broken by Stas Sidorov offers a compassionate perspective from the partner's side of the journey. Thank you again for being here, for listening, and for allowing yourself this moment of care. Until next time, take gentle care of yourself.